Well, we have with us a man of the moment. This is Joe Brinkman. He is the Managing Director of Jet Demolition. Your day went off as expected, better off than expected. How are you feeling right now with the events of the day?
Yes, it went off as expected. Our main objective was to get the buildings down and not cause structural damage to anything around it, and we've achieved that.
Joe, how was this different, or if more challenging or less challenging than other demolitions you worked on in the past? Is there anything unique about this landscape,
Well, the unique feature here was the extreme robust nature of the construction of this building. It's built to withstand a Category 5 earthquake and extremely strong. Shear walls, which are difficult to blast anyway, and these were full of steel reinforcement, extremely resistant to blasting.
And the fact that it's surrounded just nine meters away with other residential
all the
buildings?
environment around it. We had all of the flats 9 meters away to the north, so we had to make sure we didn't have any spill back onto those flats, and that worked out very nicely according to plan.
And could you explain to us, we've been hearing so much about the waterfall implosion. Why, how does that work, and why a waterfall?
I'm not sure why that term has taken hold, but basically what happens during this event is that you don't blast everything at once and then the whole building sits down with a thump. Mm-hmm. This is happening in a sequential collapse mode. So you'll start at one end of the building and the blast will work its way through and the building will collapse, and it looks a bit like a waterfall moving through the building, right? So what you want to do is make sure that you get the building to behave the way you want it to in terms of which way it's collapsing, how it's going down to the ground. And then you also want to spread out the impact over time. You don't want one big thud. You want to have a stream of particles hitting the ground over a period of time.
And what happens now that the demolition is done? What do we need to watch out for in terms of, the dust, the debris, the environmental pollution, the air pollution? Does it affect the water table? What are the next steps one needs to take care of in your experience with working with demolition?
What they will need to do is control the dust on site with water sprays. Mm-hmm. And the dust is a nuisance, but it's not a huge health hazard. Mm-hmm. You're not there taking in massive quantities of dust. You allay the dust. You keep the small particles down. And so really pollution, there is nothing. It's all natural materials from the earth, which are going to be recycled and put back either to the earth or used in new projects.
So you would advise residents in the Emerald structures to go back tonight and sleep there if they have to, spend the night there?
Yes, of course.
With their children, etc.?
Yes, of course, yeah.
All right. Joe Brinkman, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.